Now, I've never been anti-gym. I've just always been pro-choice. What's going on, my fitness seekers all over the world? Khpfitness here with another video for you. And I wanted to talk about why go to the gym if you have bands? Why even go through that? Why go through the hassle of having to get up to the gym, fight for machines and this, that, and this? Well, you wouldn't be. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, I know the thumbnail I put up might have been a little clickbaity, maybe, but what I really want to do is just bring your attention on why you can still access the gym even if you have a gym in the bag, like I do. If you've seen the gym or the fitness center that I went to, it's a pretty decent sized place. You got 2 treadmills, got a work machine, a bench press, pull downs, a row. It has the leg extensions. It has all of these things in there. And I've seen these, and I have trained clients on these that prefer to use some weights incorporated with the bands, but I don't use them. And I'm gonna tell you why. I think that bands can do all of the work that any traditional machine or weight can do if done correctly. And I stand by that. Anybody who says, oh, bands don't work, haven't tried them out, haven't given them anywhere even 3 nor 6 months of actual training is when you're going to actually see the best results as well. This fitness center, not just the film, but for the variety side of things. So that's why if you have bands, you can still access the gym. Now, I have the luxury of not too many people being in this area. It's close to the place I stay. I can access it, boom, set up the way I need to. And as I set up, it kind of gives me that solidarity. So sometimes my son is home and he wants to play the VR. And with him wanting to play the VR, it's usually in the living room with the most space because you have to scale it. And if it scales, it's a situation where now I don't have the space. And then I need to go ahead and do what I need to do, set my mind correctly. So sometimes I need that space. And where I stay in Florida, sometimes Florida be tripping. Sometimes Florida, it rains. It's all kinds of crazy weather. And those mosquitoes don't play at a certain time, whether in the morning or the afternoon. So you have that element. Sometimes it's way too hot. That weather gets crazy outside. The humidity, Florida can get pretty hot, especially in the summer. I do a lot of filming outside. So I always have the choice to either go filming inside in the home training, outside training, or in this fitness center. So that's the reason why if you have a gym up close, you can still access, especially if it's something relatively cheap, like a Planet Fitness or an Anytime Fitness, something really cheap. So you're not spending a lot of money because you have a gym in the bag. So a lot of that stuff is useless. As in, well, not useless, guys. Like I said, I'm not anti-gym. I'm just pro-choice when it comes down to it. The choice is you going to the gym or not. That's the biggest choice. I want to go ahead and show you guys the setup. But before I do, you know what I want. Oh, yes, you know what I want. Go ahead and hit that like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends. Hit that thanks if you enjoy the channel and what I'm bringing to you, and support me. I appreciate you guys. So I wanted to go ahead and show you my setup on how I do. It depends on what I'm doing on that particular day. On this day, I decided to do some shoulders, some triceps, some biceps, all the upper body movements. And it is plenty of space, plenty of room. It has the AC in there, so I like that too. It's roomy, it's very few people inside. And I want to go ahead and show you a couple of the moves that I do, and I'll explain that as I go with the movements too. Couldn't just be rambling off my big mouth and not showing you guys the movements and everything. That wouldn't have been cool. So let me go ahead and show you a few moves that I'm doing. The first move I started out with was triceps. Gotta get those triceps, man. Hitting them from both sides to show you both sides of the angles that I got for you here. And I did about 4 sets here. Nice and controlled. Like I said, this is before I started hitting them really, really hard with different movements that I'll talk about a little bit later. Then we went to alternating bicep curls with a bicep curl together. So I did unilaterals and then bilateral bicep curls. Back and forth with these, controlling the tempo, upping as I went with the resistance, and really making it work, man. Just showing you guys on my camera angles, man. But getting some of those gains at the same damn time. And then after that, Went ahead and just pull aparts, man. Got to get those rear delts. Why? For the posture. You need good posture. Plus, they look good when you do a back double biceps. The rear delts showing, they popping in the back. Leads right into the lats, teres, minors, majors, lower erectors. It's a photo finish if you get those. Also, this movement gets a little bit of trap action as well. It's why I don't have to give direct work to my traps. I'm pretty genetically gifted when it comes to that. And then did some alternating shoulder press. So I did a unilateral and then a bilateral shoulder press. Now this move really taxes the arms. It's hard to even keep your arms up. I take clients do this, do 10 to 12 reps of those, up to 15, depending on the tempo that we're going, and they smoke you out, man. You can give these a try. Let me know how they feel for you, and then get back to me. But you probably won't be able to text in the mix of it or write on your computer until they heal. After that, did a little ab work, man. Got to get those abs too. This is a standing crunch. So what I do here is an alternating crunch. It's a way to push down the element of the band, getting that squeeze at the bottom, really getting a good contraction when it comes to this one. Just a little ab work. Threw that in as a fifth move. Did a little finisher. And I wouldn't even really call it a finisher because I did it all at one time when it came down to those. And after that, took myself a little break, man, because it was tiring. Show you guys the gun, show you the improvements being made over on this side. And that's it, man. Well, I just want to go ahead and give you that small video and let you know that, like I said, I'm not anti-gym. I am pro-choice. If something happens again and the gym's closed down, you have choices, man. So don't just say, well, the gym's open, so let me throw away these bands, or let me throw away this, or let my treadmill at home, kettlebell at home collect dust. You're gonna regret that, man, because you need the fundamentals. Gyms can be awesome. I get why people go. Environment, community. Sometimes when you're at home, you don't want to work out because there's so many different distractions, so many different ways to lay down and such. I'll talk about that in another video as well. But at the end of it all, the good thing about working out for yourself is that what you allow yourself to do is get strong mentally, that you don't need a particular place to get it done. And that's where it goes right back to what I said. It's not where you train, it's how you train. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. If you need any help, I have training programs. I have meal plans. Hit me up at khpfitnessandtraining.com. Consultations if you're just looking for some guidance, accountability. I'm here for you, man. Just let me know. I'll be around. Other than that, you guys take it easy. Keep pushing. Stay pro-choice on it when it comes to the band training. I'll talk to you guys soon.